Welcome to Meteor Crater, where outer space meets planet Earth in a spectacular display of nature's force. Not only is this the most perfectly preserved meteorite crater on the globe, it is here that the mystery of meteorite impacts was solved, and secrets of the solar system were unlocked.
It happened about 50,000 years ago. We believe it came in from the east, and it came in fast. 26,000 miles an hour fast. To give you an idea how fast that is, if you were to get on an airplane in LA, you would arrive in New York in 5 minutes. It hit with the energy of a 20 megaton bomb and created the crater in just 10 seconds. The crater itself is about a mile in diameter, but to give you an idea how big that is, imagine 20 football games being played simultaneously on the floor while 2 million people watched inside.
Despite being more than 50,000 years old, the origins of Meteor Crater were not fully understood until much later. And even then, the impact theory was hotly debated within the scientific community.
Over 100 years ago, people did not know how craters were formed, or they didn't realize that some craters were meteorite impact craters. They thought all craters were volcanic craters. And when the meteor crater was first identified, this was very exciting and very important. In the early 1900s, Daniel Moreau Barringer heard they were finding meteorites out in the Arizona desert. Now he was interested because he was a mining engineer, and he thought in the bottom of the crater was a large meteorite. For 25 years, he dug holes and drilled holes attempting to find the meteorite. He was not successful. In spite of Barringer's excitement that he had found this meteorite impact crater, not everyone agreed with him. Many scientists came and took a quick look, made different studies, but it was not until about 50 years later that Eugene Shoemaker, a geologist who had been studying bomb craters in Nevada, came to the crater and said, "Aha, now I see how this was formed. It was formed in the same way that the bomb test craters in Nevada were formed." Sites around the world and identified them as meteorite craters too. But the crater that Barringer identified is still the best and most perfectly preserved impact crater on the Earth.
Now we know even more. Collisions and impacts from comets and meteorites have been crucial to the formation of the Earth and the entire solar system.
Meteor Crater is a wonderful example of even larger impact events that have affected the Earth. One of the most dramatic is the Chicxulub impact event that occurred in the Yucatan of Mexico 65 million years ago. In that case, an asteroid completely upset the ecosystem of the Earth, leading eventually to the extinction of dinosaurs and most life on Earth at that time.
Meteorites and comets have been crashing to Earth throughout time. Solving the mystery of Meteor Crater taught scientists what to look for. From the frozen tundra of Labrador to the desert desert sands of the Sahara. Because of what was learned at Meteor Crater, nearly 200 impact craters have been identified throughout the Earth, and each one is a testament to the awesome forces of impact on our planet. But craters aren't found only on Earth.
After training here at Meteor Crater, astronauts collected samples on the lunar surface that tell us that the Earth and the Moon was severely bombarded about 4 billion years ago. We're currently studying the hypothesis that that bombardment created the habitats for the earliest evolution of life on our planet Earth. We also think that that bombardment affected the entire inner solar system. That's why it's so important to continue our studies here at Meteor Crater. It is teaching us about processes that affected the entire solar system.
Impacts continue throughout the solar system. From the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, random collisions can send asteroids on a path toward Earth. At any given time, perhaps 1,000 asteroids larger than a kilometer are headed our way. Scientists call them near-Earth objects.
Impact events the size of Meteor Crater occur about once per 1,600 years on Earth. Most of those impact events occur at sea. The United States and other governments sponsor several astronomical search programs designed to detect and track objects in the solar system that pose a threat to the Earth in the future. The goal is to be able to detect them early enough so that we can deflect them out of harm's way.
Impact. An object from outer space collided with Earth and left this dramatic proof. Meteor Crater is not only the best preserved meteorite crater on Earth, here is where the mystery of impact craters was.
Yeah. Okay, all right. All right.
Want to get here?
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Actual piece of the meteorite they found. And we shall go outside and show you the actual crater. It's going to be windy. The usual finger in the